Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode of Shadanigans, and I'm your host, Danny McFall. And once again, I just really appreciate you all being here. Now, before I get into what the episode is, if you are a fan of this content, you like my face, you like my stories, you want to see more, make sure that you like the video, make sure that you follow, subscribe, comment, all those things, right? It really helps out. It helps me know that you're digging what I'm doing, picking up what I'm putting down on. Just, engage. It helps a brother, right? Makes me feel like I'm actually, giving the content to the people, if you will. And then, just honestly, hearing what your takes are on my shenanigan stories, and also hearing about your own versions of it, because there is shenanigans, but there are also just regular shenanigans that happen in each and every one of your lives, and I'd love to hear about it. So yeah, engage, share some stuff. But for today's episode, it's more of a question, really. Is it really an episode? I just have a question, right? Because I saw a thing and it brought up an interesting a question, because I've always felt one way about it, and nearing a possible change and turning point in my life, maybe I need to look at it a different way. So my question is for parents, right? Parents of children, even if they're older children now, they're out of the house or whatever, they were younger at one point in time. My question is this: now, kids, boy, girl, whatever the case may be, they generally tend to love video games, right? And as I've even experienced, when they want to play the video games, if there's an option to play against somebody, they want to have you jump in. Hey, can you play this with me? I'm really good at this game. And they want you to play against them, and they want to show you just how good they are. They've been practicing, they've been playing. Oh, it's great. And now I get to show my mom or my dad or my uncle, in my case, how good I am at this game. Now, when they're so excited and they pick up the game and they play you in the game, and they don't realize, they think you've just been old your entire life. Kids have no concept of the fact that, like, you were once a kid and you've played video games before, and most of the video games are just, new versions of older games that we played. So the question is, when they play against you and it's time to shine, do you do the nice and sweet thing, which is, you let them win. You don't play as hard as you normally would. If it's a game that you remember, you soak in the magic of, look at my child, my seed, my offspring. I remember the days when I was young, and it's just fun to play against them, right? Oh, you got me, kiddo. I don't care about the loss. Oh, you're so good. Do you do that? Or do you go with option B, which is to show them that you do know how to play the game? Like, you play against them and you make it difficult for them, and maybe you even beat them, right? Like, you almost got me there, champ, but I did win in the end, because respect on your old video gaming skills, right? As Uncle Danny, right? I have a different view right now. Future father Danny, I currently have no kids, right? But maybe one day, there may be a little Danny running around here, and he or she, they might want to play video games, and they might want to challenge your boy, and like, hey, I've been practicing, look what I can do. And maybe I should approach it differently than Unc currently does. Uncle Danny, the Funkle, if you will. Because I have nieces and nephews, and when they choose to play me at video games, I got one rule, I got one speed. It is domination. If you recall from a prior episode of Shenanigans, I didn't play no games when it came to playing games back in the day. So I'm not gonna stop now just because they're kids. What you mean? I was kids. Didn't nobody take it easy on me, so why I gotta take it easy on them? What? I don't understand. Maybe it's a millennial thing, whatever the case may be, but we're gonna go in and go hard. See, my nieces and nephew, they decided they want to play me at Mario Kart. Now, this was, again, I don't know, 8, 9 years ago or so, but still a newer version of Mario Kart, right? Not the OG Mario Kart from back in the day, 80s and 90s, right? So they were all excited. I think it was on like the Wii at the time, right? Like, it was, Mario Kart, you want to play? Come on, DT, you got this. All right, fine. And they were real excited. Like, they were happy because they had been playing it, right? I just came over for a visit. They've been playing, like, they were really, really good. And so they wanted to challenge me, all of us. And so we started playing Mario Kart. Now I ain't say nothing to them, you know what I mean, the kids. It had also been quite a while since I played Mario Kart, right? Like I played back in the day in the OG Mario Kart 64, but it had been a minute since I had gotten those controllers. But you know, how many of you know that the things that you used to know still stay in you? You understand, the things that you used to do, the power that you used to have in the video game, see, it's still there. It never goes anywhere. You see, what was once there is still there. So when it's put to the test, when the children want to try you, it comes out of you, right? So we was playing Mario Kart, and they were all, you know, going and going. They were going pretty good, you know, skilled. Okay, surprising. Look at them. And you know, I was trying to get my bearings about me. I wasn't pulling off in the lead. You know, they was hitting me with shells and stuff. It was a little irritating and whatnot, but I was just focused on let it come back to me. You know, just like you know, it was just Celine Dion was just in my ear. Just
it's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now.
She was singing in my ear, and so as it started to come back, I was like, oh yeah, Mario Kart. And then the next level hit, right? I still had enough time to come back. See, I was zigging and zagging, and I was like, oh yeah, blue shell, and I was just murking through. See, because they was real excited. And then they stopped being so excited when I started coming through because they realized this was different. And then I was just in the zone. I sat forward, which is anyone knows from the old school, if a millennial is playing the game and he moves forward and like just sits down and has got the controller up here, that's the problem. He locked in. You understand, when that lock-in happens, it's a whole different mode. Okay? So yeah, boom, 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 destroyed him, right? Oh, DTO, let's play it again. Let's play it again. You ain't gonna beat me this time, whatever. There was a little bit of trash talking. I'm like, what? Did you not just see? Because apparently I was too nice, right? That's what I took from it. Like, you talking trash after the beating, that means I didn't showcase that I'm not the one. You know what I mean? That was a failure on my part. Like, I thought I showed you, hey, all right, good on you, young bucks, but I'm still that guy, right? And apparently I didn't, so they wanted a rematch. So in the rematch, I had to do what I should have done the first time. You understand? I took a half measure the first time. It was just whatever. I wasn't talking or whatever. But the second time I did a full measure. The second time I went in there from the get-go, I was just in front of them, still just throwing bananas. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to make life difficult for them, even though I was so far in the lead. I didn't care, because I needed them to know that now that I had remembered, now that the power had come back to me, that I was a different dude. And good on you, but you're not that guy, pal. Right? Like, you're not who you think you are. And so again, domination. They wanted to play again and again and again. And I never let up and let them win, because why would I do that? You know what they never asked me to do ever again? Play Mario Kart. Lesson learned, right? So see, me, that's good. Like, in my mind, I'm making you better, right? Like, if I let you win and you go out here in these streets and you play somebody else and then they beat you, you thought you were good, and then now they're laughing. They ain't gonna take it easy on you. But because Unc took it easy on you, right? And then you thought you was real good and you was happy and whatnot, and somebody hurt your feelings. Now you're crying at somebody's house, right? Now you're upset looking silly at somebody's house. Why this dude crying? He ain't never lost before, right? Not if you related to me. Now you got my blood in your system. You know what I mean? Even if I'm not your parent directly, I'm your uncle. That's a reputation. That's on me. I ain't gonna let you. What you mean? So I get it. It's two schools of thoughts, right? I worry that, like, even though I know I should probably go easy on who my future son would be, and I might even make that choice, right? My future son or daughter, right? Like, I might even make that choice. They're gonna challenge me in a video game. It is gonna be a video game that I know of or have played, or even if I hadn't, just off of principle, I have played this game, and so I'm gonna have to fight back the fact that I really know how to play. Like, I'm not good at just letting people win. Like, if you beat me, you beat me, but I grew up, again, 80s and 90s. You know what I mean? Like, I put stock in this. You know what I mean? And so I feel like it's gonna be a problem. And here's the reason why I feel like it's gonna be a problem. Like, I feel like it's gonna hit, and then there's gonna be a switch that will flip, because I have other nieces and nephews, right? And so my youngest nephew, my little sister's baby boy, love him, right? For this is 3 years ago, maybe, or so. He called me up, and he was so excited, and he was like, hey, Guess what? Guess what, Uncle DT? What? Guess what I'm gonna be for Halloween? Oh snap! What you gonna be for Halloween? Guess. I was like, oh, I don't know. Is it Spider-Man? No. Oh, is it Superman? No. Now if he's calling me, gee, I wonder, who he's gonna try and be, right? And so, of course, I said, is it the Black Panther? Yeah, it's gonna be Black Panther, and I'm gonna be little Black Panther, and I want you to be big Black Panther. Aw, sweet. Sweet, he's 6, 7, you know what I mean? At this time, I refuse. He is 6 years old or 7 years old, right? At this time. And it is sweet and wonderful. And he lives a cool 2 hours away at this point in time. He is not close by. But you know what? And Halloween was not on a weekend. This was a work day, right? But after work, in 5 o'clock traffic, I'm gonna go on up there so I can be there to go trick-or-treating, right? So I could be big Black Panther, and he could be little Black Panther, and it could be a sweet and wonderful thing. And I did this because it's my nephew, and I love my nephew, and I'm the best uncle in the entire world. So of course, and he wanted to dress up like my favorite superhero, because I dress up like that superhero. Like, it was a sweet moment all around, right? So we do all that, we go trick-or-treating, fantastic. He's not even a big fan of candy, he just did it for the doings. He just wanted to be Black Panther, and I'm cool with that. And then afterwards, before I was about to go, he's like, well, DT, you wanna play me in 2K? Oh, now after we've done the sweet trick-or-treating, everything, he wants to play a video game with his uncle. This is the first time we played video games, right? Like, together. He's been playing 2K. He's a big fan of basketball, NBA 2K. I'm like, you know what? Absolutely. I should be getting back, but I'll stay here just to go ahead and play some games with you. You know what I mean? And like, we chew up the game, and I'm not even like a big 2K fan. Like, I used to play 2K back in the day, right? It's been a long time. So I figure we'll play the game. If he beats me, it's fine. It's Halloween. He was, it was a very sweet moment. Little Black Panther, big Black Panther. It's fine. I'll take this L. It's not a game I'm familiar with anyway. It won't be no skin off my back. You got this. Let the little kid win. That's all you got to do. Let the little kid win. So we start playing the game. He picks Steph Curry's team, right? Because of course he just loves them. He's a big Steph Curry fan. So I was like, all right, fine. I am not as up to date on basketball, right? Like I dibble and dabble. I know who Steph Curry is. I know who some of the team is. But back in the day when I was watching, again, millennial, right? Born in the 80s. And so in the 90s, 80s, 90s, Michael Jordan and the Bulls was it. So to me, that's when I was watching. Well, shoot. Oh, they got the OG Bulls in here? So I picked them. So I got Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, we running around, doing the thing. I don't know if you know this about Steph Curry, is that Steph Curry is a video game character in real life. This man actually can just shoot 3-pointers from all the way across the other side of the court. This man can shoot a 3-point from the parking lot and hit it inside the goal. You understand? Like, he just, draining shots, right? And so the video game was just like, yeah. And he'll do that there. And guess what my little nephew knew how to do? He knew how to drain them shots like Steph Curry. It was very obvious from the onset of the game. Oh, yeah, I was going to be taking that L because he was just going in just breaking my ankles, going swish, and and I was doing what I could do, scoring here and there, messing up, like passing when I meant to shoot and all the things, right? Because again, it had been a long time, right? And it was slowly coming back to me. I didn't hear Celine in the distance, right? She was on break, okay, taking her sweet and lovely time. And so she hadn't started singing to me. It wasn't all coming back to me now. It was still taking a little long. And so I was all right with it. Then he got confident. See, apparently that trash talking gene, right? Even though he's not my child proper, there's still DNA there, right? Still in the family tree somewhere. So apparently that is somewhere. And it started to present itself because he then started making shots. And then like he was just like, watch this, DT. Ooh, uh-oh. Ooh, uh-oh. And he started like calling, I'm gonna make another 3. I'm about to break your ankles and make another 3. He started doing to me what I have done to others. If you recall in the previous story, this is a move that got me powerbombed and knocked unconscious on a trampoline, calling your shots and then making the shots, telling me what you about to do, knowing that I can't do nothing about that. And so I should have been proud. Right at that moment, I should have went, just like me. You're talking trash just like your unk. ain't that cool. But that ain't what went through my head, because what you mean? Hold up now. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes, kid. What you doing? You real big and bold with how you beat me. You was supposed to beat me and be happy that you beat me. Like, I don't think you understand what was happening. And you was beating a legend, okay? You understand me? Like, back in my days, I was that dude, okay? And now you talking trash to me? You talking trash to me? Why are you beating me? I don't take this well. See, this is what I worry may happen, because if this is a nephew that's got that trash talking gene, you don't think a child of mine ain't gonna have that confidence deep inside of them and then want to then challenge me and beat the brakes off of me and then talk trash to assert dominance?
We will not have it.
I said we will not have it. Oh.
It triggered something, right? So at that point in time, I was like, all right, bet I need to lock in, right? I need to remember. So I'm still trying to get my bearings about me. The first half, right? Like, he is still going all this talking trash. Like, he's getting in my face. Like, he'd score, and then, like, when I'm waiting to pass the ball, he'd get in my face. Yeah, DT dancing. He's 7 years old. You 7 years old. You gonna dance in my face. Like, he's normally real quiet. Got glasses. Cute. But at this moment, you in my face. And you talking trash. So now I understand, right? I understand what Nate saw when I called him a coffee break. Like, I understand the rate, because here it is, right? But I'm the adult in the situation, and I'm supposed to behave and act like an adult, and I'm losing that ability because 12, 13-year-old Danny, trash talking McGee, is like, hold up. This kid, does he not know who I am? So he keeps on talking trash and keeps on talking trash. I am still struggling to come back. My little sister, his mother, calls my mama and is telling her what's happening, right? Because this is such a great, wonderful thing. Hey, mama, DT, he beat DT. It's so fun. Look at it, on FaceTime. So what does my mother do? Again, minister at the time, but pastor now. What is my mother, pastor of a church? Mother to me, her only son, mind you. What does she do in this situation when her grandson is beating the brakes off of her son in the video game? Does she comfort her son? Does she try to lower the tension? Because clearly she's on FaceTime. She can see that it's a heated thing. Bree, my little sister, thinks it's hilarious, right? Bree, he's in my face. Ha, DT got you. Everybody's happy and laughing, except for me. I'm real quiet and locked in. Okay, does my mom see her son in pain and say, hey, DT, it's going to be okay. It's all right. Don't worry. You got this. You can do it. Fight back. Or does she laugh? Ha! Get him, Brady. Take him out. Ha ha. My mother laughing. Oh, it's so fun. She laughing at me, okay? My little sister laughing at me, okay? Braylon laughing. There's a whole lot of people in here laughing at me at video games. This is something like, it's hitting my pride real bad. You understand me? Like not today. We playing on the Xbox One or whatever it is. Bro, I'm about to come back and beat you, right? Off of principle, because this is so ridiculous. I'm about to come back on you because that's on Atari. You understand me? That's on Nintendo, Super Nintendo. That's on Sega Genesis. That's on Sega Dreamcast. That's on Sega Saturn. You understand me? That's on the Game Gear. That's on the original Game Boy. I'm talking about with the 8 batteries. They didn't have no light. If you wanted to play that thing at night, you needed to get attachments with a magnifying screen, and there was a flashlight, because we was playing it in black and white, because it was basically a glorified calculator. That's what I've been playing on. You understand? For the PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, Xbox, the Xbox 360, and even the Xbox One. On my mama, on my hood. You not about to beat me? Oh, so I locked in. I leaned forward. Okay, I blocked it all out. Mama, he, little sister, ha, 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 ha. Braylon, ho, 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 ho. Everybody laughing. All right, bet. So I lock in, and everything starts coming back, and I hear the sweet and wonderful sounds, right? I hear it. It's light at first, right? You can't really hear it, and then it just roars. It just roars. You know why? Because it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me now, because I feel it, huh? And so I start locking in. Uh-oh, I do have Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Don't get it twisted, the tag team champions of the world. So I'm boom, scoop. Uh-oh. Swish. Uh-oh. Dunk it. Uh-oh. What happened? What happened? I'm coming back. All of a sudden, there's a lot less noise in this room, right? Because by the end of the first half, guess who then came back, right? All right, by the time we got there, he had like a 20, 30 point lead, huh? But now it's down to about 6. Oh, what's been happening? Oh, he ain't got Everybody real quiet because they see what's about to happen. He can't do stuff, see? Because he's got patterns. You understand? He's been used to playing against the video, against the computer, right? The computer, you can do the same thing over and over again, and it's never gonna get there. But see, me, I'm a person. I look at your patterns. If you do the same thing before you do a 3-point, then I'm gonna catch on. I'm gonna make it hard for you to do it. Then you gotta do something else. But since you ain't practiced that, you don't know what else to do. So now you stuck in here, and I ain't gonna let you breathe because you've been talking trash to me. Okay? So now it's silent. Now, ain't nobody gonna know what. Mama ain't saying nothing really. Bree ain't saying nothing really right because she see, my little nephews a little bit sad. Like, no. Mom was like, okay, now I'm thinking I'm gonna go. No. Don't go because you was here. Everybody was here. It was all funny. Everybody, ha. Everything was all funny. When I was losing, when the 7-year-old was beating the brakes off me, it was funny. Everybody had jokes. Nah, we ain't stopping now. Ain't no stopping now. Okay, DT, you can turn it off. No, little man, we not turning it off. Because lessons got to be learned. You gonna finish this. You gonna take this whooping, okay? This is a lesson that's gonna be learned. It's gonna teach you to be better. So I kept him on the phone. You mama, you stay right there, Bree. No, because them. And I came back and I was, where's all the trash talk? Where'd you at? And I was talking trash to him, right? He's 7 years old. What happened? What happened, little man? No, you was talking all the good trash a minute ago. What happened? Where you at? Scoot. Do the thing. Shoot the 3-point. Do it. Shoot the 3-point. You can't. Everybody quiet. Now come on, DT. Oh, now it's come on, DT. Now it's me. Now I'm the problem. It was funny. It's funny to hurt my feelings. What? Because he's 7? I got to sit here and take this? My feelings got to get hurt and I can't show it back in return, right? I can't turn around like everybody quiet. No. And so I continued to beat the brakes off him because I needed him to learn a valuable lesson because I don't think you understand who he was dealing with. You gonna trash talk me? You understand? Again, as previously stated, I took actual real-life injuries for the love of the art of trash talk. I was never the best at video games. Again, Tree and Duck and Nate on them, right? Like, I played, right? But because I wasn't the best at video games and I refused to stop talking trash, I would move the goalposts for everybody that played against me. Do you understand what I mean? When we play fighting games, right? You will beat somebody, Life bar, at the end of it, boom. You win, whatever the case may be. And if I would lose, I just started dropping it in there. Well, at least you didn't get a perfect. Now, let me tell you what a perfect is. A perfect is when you beat the person and they get no offense, 0 offense. This person can't land a single blow, okay? You beat them flawless victory, right, in Mortal Kombat. Perfect in Street Fighter, right? Like, no damage. That is what a perfect is. And so I said, well, you beat me. You didn't get a perfect, so you ain't win. And I would still talk trash to them as if I won because I got 1 punch in. Do you understand? And they hated it. They would then have to up their games to beat me so unequivocally, so destructively that I could not get a single point of offense in. That is how you had to beat me to actually defeat me, because if I hit you 1 time for the rest of that round, the minute I landed a blow, I immediately started talking trash. They would win the match. It did not matter. You lost. You a sucker. I won. You didn't win, okay? That's how hard I talk trash. I changed the perception of reality so that even when you won, you lost. That's how epic I was. Oh God, Jarvis. Anyway, talking this trash. That's what I did. All right. And so to have this little man talk trash to me when I changed the game of trash talking, you ain't get a perfect. Okay. You got to beat me with everything. And you all talking trash to me? No, you're going to take this. You're going to take this. You're going to learn a valuable lesson. Right? And he did. We still talk about this to this day. Remember that time? Because lessons learned. You know what I bet he does now? I bet he tries. Right? I bet he does more. Right? then the same thing. He understands he has to up his game, right? And you know who taught him that? His uncle, right? Did it hurt his feelings? Sure. Was it an awkward moment for everybody around? Sure. Should he have been talking trash? No. This is what you also learn. You learn another valuable lesson. No matter how good or trash you can talk, there's always somebody better. And if they're older, especially. And if they don't care that you're a child, even better. Okay? What you're not gonna do is gonna talk trash to me. We can play this like men, but you're not just gonna sit here and then on top you got my mama. On top of that, you got multiple generations. You got my mother, your mother, and you talking trash to me. You understand? I've been playing video games since before your mother was born, since before you were a cosmic possibility. I've been beating the brakes off of people and talking trash to people, right? Making them so angry that they power bombed and attempted murdered me on a trampoline. And you think you can't be born after the year 2000 and come to me? Absolutely not. So I handled that, right? But then I think, sure, that's my nephew. That's fine. His mama can deal with all that. But me and my child, is that appropriate? I'm just curious. I would love to know if maybe that's a bit too far. Or parents, dads, okay? And maybe moms too. Everybody be video gaming. If your kid comes to you wanting that video game smoke and it's a game that you know, do you beat the brakes off of them to teach them a lesson? Or do you just let them out here in these streets thinking that they're good? It's just a question. I just need to know for parenting future stuff. I think that's where I'm going to end things today. If you can answer my question, I greatly appreciate it. I want to know, real talk, you know what I mean? I understand it's going to hurt feelings, but do you have to let them know, right? Because I work on it. If you don't teach them, they won't learn nothing. So leave a comment down below, like the video, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, right? I really appreciate all of you taking the time to listen to these wonderful stories of mine. And yeah, until next time, make sure that you always and forever stay golden.
Hallelujah.